And we're back. So that turned into be a not so fruitful visit. The guys were like, yeah, we know about that. Honda tells us it's an initial issue that should clear up with breaking in, as the seals need to settle in and get warm and some other bullshit. So he said, well, how many miles you got? I said 6. He's like, 600? I was like, no, 6,000. I was like, but honestly, it probably started out at like, 3 or 4. I just let it go because the bike was out of warranty. Christ, this thing's fucking loud. I don't even have an exhaust. Oh my god. I fucking hate riders like that. They just fucking give us all a fucking bad name. And this jag off with his... I don't even think he had a fucking exhaust on that bike. Fucking crazy. I was younger, man. I used to do a lot of stupid shit that I had like a Vance and Hines or Kirker exhaust or something on my bike, but it wasn't fucking, didn't sound like a fucking track bike. Yeah, so looks like I'm fucked on that seal. Looks like it is what it is, and I just gotta take it in the ass, as they say. Just replace the seal. I told the guy too, I was like, I have fucking 5 Hondas, man, and I mean, this one's got the least miles on it, which is bullshit, because Mrs. Smith's 230M has less miles on it. But I'm like, this is bullshit, man. All my other bikes, no problems at all. This one, 4,000 miles, develops a fucking weep hole leak. But it's interesting to see if I ever do post one of these videos, what kind of comments I get. The problem with me is I'm not really interested in fucking replying to comments. But I guess, the name of the game is social media. People like to be interactive and spew off and tell you're a douchebag or what don't you know. I mean, I was funny. I was looking at some last night. I can't remember. There's a younger female that rides I think it's like a 250 Ninja or a 300, a green one. She does some pretty good videos. She tries to be safe and promote safe riding and things like that. And she's obviously a new rider, so she doesn't know a lot of stuff. But a lot of people give her pretty nice comments. But there's a lot of folks that are so quick to point out what kind of shit she doesn't know and how she's wrong on stuff. And I don't know. I'm like, Jesus. I think people that are on boards and posting shit all the time. It's like, you gotta fucking get out and fucking ride your bike a little more, for Christ's sakes, That's the thing. I don't even know, this is probably like my 12th video or fucking even more, and I'm just kind of sick of rambling and, posting. These guys put on like little pop-up characters that pop up in the window and shit, and I'm just like, Jesus, how do you have fucking time for all that stuff? This is another car. Usually if I see one of these, a little Scion FRS or the Subarus, I figure those little fuckers want to race you. I don't know why I didn't just split up between these lanes and get up to the front. I'm gonna grab a beer too. Now I know if I do post this, I'll take a lot of shit for that. But like, here's the deal: I have a 1 beer rule with when I go out on my bike. And some of my bikes, like I'm more inclined to ride a little faster, like my my Hornet or my Interceptor. I usually don't drink at all, and by drink I mean fucking one beer. Coming around here, this is around Roseville Galleria Mall, and I call this the gauntlet all the time. I'm running the gauntlet, especially around Christmas. It's like a shit show up here. Every fucker that's not paying attention, that's in a rush to get their Christmas shopping done, that's on their phone and totally distracted driving. It's like when you got to run up through the center of the mall, it's fucking crazy. So next stop is REI. Time to get another lock from when I left my tank bag on a gas pump. And when I went back for it, somebody fucking took it. And in the tank bag was a lock that I usually use to lock up my helmet, because I have a big fat melon head that my helmet will not fit in the frunk like Honda claims it will. Mrs. Smith's extra small helmet, no problem. My helmet, not so much. So off to REI. I was at the REI in Folsom last night, the one closer to my house. It's ironic, there's a Bed Bath & Beyond by that one as well. That's the other one I hate. Fucking people that just sit there and you have no idea if he wants to cross or what's happening. He's just gonna stand there. You wanna cross? Yeah. Jesus Christ, well I guess maybe when I get that fucking old. And these yachts is too. There's a sidewalk, but I'll just fucking walk down the street and make you guess where the fuck I want to go. Oh yeah, so my REI is putting on all their snowboard bullshit, and guy found one of the two locks I was looking for, extension cable, but he didn't have the one that actually has a lock on it. So here we are again, fucking chores on my motorcycle. And that'll be fucking pizza. So, alright, peace out, suckers.